Well, for the rest of this evening, we'll be keeping an eye on ExactTrack radar for two reasons. One, there's a little rain close to us. The bigger reason, as you can see, there's a lot more coming down the pipeline. Now, a lot of what's on radar right now will stream into southern Wisconsin, so we likely won't see too much more in the way of showers and storms. That said, this is the source region of what we'll see later tonight. Eventually, all of that rain does catch up with us, so we could see showers, storms, and even one or two severe storms that we may have to keep an eye on. As we zoom in on ExactTrack radar locally, most of the rain is around Monroe and north. As we progress through this evening, there may be a stray shower or two that pops up near or west of Freeport. That's where a lot of that rain should hang out over the remainder of the night. Then late tonight, likely after midnight, we do have a 1 out of 5 risk for severe weather. That said, the timing's not great because it's late overnight. We don't have quite as much energy to work with, so those storms make it strong but not necessarily severe. That said, can't completely rule out 1 or 2 storms that may bring a damaging wind threat. So thankfully nothing widespread, but have your weather radio on and the 13 Weather Authority app handy, especially overnight. Make sure they're nice and loud to wake you up just in case you need severe weather alerts. So here's FutureTrek, and as you can see, again, a lot of the rain hangs out in southern Wisconsin through this evening. Every so often, a stray shower may go through Freeport. Elsewhere, everywhere else should stay dry. Then late overnight, we're talking about 11 p.m. and onward, here come the showers and storms. As you can see, maybe not too many storms, but we'll watch those closely. For the most part, it's just a rainy night with a few rumbles of thunder. That all continues through sunrise. Then once we get beyond sunrise, maybe get a brief break in the rainfall before one last line of showers comes through at about 9 to 10 a.m. Then we should be dry the rest of the day, which bodes well for Halloween. So for tonight, it's very warm and windy with the rain showers working in late. Speaking of those winds, they'll gust up to 40 miles per hour. So even without the storms, we see some blustery winds tonight. They get even stronger tomorrow. Wind advisories going into effect for most of our viewing area after about 10 o'clock. So 10 a.m. onward tomorrow, be ready for even stronger gusts up to about 45 miles per hour. That could result in difficult driving conditions. Some tree branches may blow down, so just be ready for a very windy day ahead. Temperature-wise, we're in the 60s early, then drop into the 50s and 40s from there. So as you go out trick-or-treating, the winds will be down, the rain will be out, but it does feel chilly, maybe feeling like the low 40s, if not colder, throughout tomorrow evening. So definitely layer up the kiddos as you go out for trick-or-treating in the evening. After a very busy night and tomorrow, we settle down for Friday before we see some more rain and some warmth going into the weekend, as well as through Election Day. In your most accurate 10-day forecasts, cooler and calmer conditions are on the long-range forecast. Lots of 50-degree days moving forward.